Smackdown is live on the space just days before Money in the Bank, and we are about to complete the field of participants to the Money in the Bank ladder match. But that's later on. Right now we have a number one contenders match coming your way.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
Shinsuke Nakamura making his way out here. An opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in this following match, meaning that the winner of this match goes on to face Seth freaking Rollins for the world title this weekend at the Money in the Bank event. We'll be headed to Las Vegas at the end of the week for Money in the Bank, and Shinsuke wants to get lucky. But so does this man, the Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre, carrying his sword Angela with him. McIntyre wants to leave a mark. Well, for Drew McIntyre, this is about getting back in contention to the World Championship. During the past couple of weeks, McIntyre has been engaged in a rivalry with Tommaso Ciampa, and McIntyre successfully defeated Ciampa back at Hell in a Cell, and now McIntyre wants to put that rivalry behind him so he can head to Money in the Bank this weekend to try and become World Heavyweight Champion. What a great way to kick things off here on SmackDown. It's McIntyre, it's Nakamura. The winner becomes number one contender. Nakamura starts off in control, shoulders down, kick out by McIntyre. Big kick by Nakamura, rocks McIntyre. Locks him in a submission maneuver. In the driver's seat, Nakamura looking to make McIntyre tap out, and look at the power of McIntyre pulling himself back up, getting out of that submission maneuver. And we could be seeing a change of pace here, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Good reversal by McIntyre, puts him in control here. We see a suplex. Here's McIntyre looking to get the advantage on Nakamura. Nakamura fires back with shots to the ribs of McIntyre. Stacks him up, shoulders down, maybe too close to the ropes. The referee counts anyway. McIntyre powers out. Here's Nakamura, repeated shots over McIntyre. McIntyre blocks Nakamura here, hooks him right in. Power bumps him to the ground, leads us into a cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, is it enough to put him away? Kick got it too. And you know who has to be watching this match very closely? Seth freaking Rollins. Because remember, the winner of this match will face Rollins for the World Championship this weekend. Money in the Bank as McIntyre locks in the submission maneuver in the driver's seat now. Nakamura fires back, shot to the back of the head, shot to the top of the forehead. Back and forth we go. It's about who wants it more, who wants to go to Money in the Bank this weekend for the World Championship. McIntyre carrying Nakamura on top of his shoulders, drops him right on top of the turnbuckle post. Now repeated shots, great kicks there by McIntyre. What the hell? It's Tommaso Ciampa. The Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa making his way out here. We talked about how McIntyre wanted to leave that behind him. Shoulders down. Nakamura off the distraction. McIntyre powers out. McIntyre may be rattled off the distraction by Nakamura. The kicks to the chest. And now the kick to the back of the head. Oh, McIntyre may be out as Nakamura waits. For McIntyre to get back to his feet. Oh, McIntyre is definitely out. Look at him, he's not moving. Nakamura kicks him upside the head. And now Shinsuke waiting for McIntyre to get back to his feet. Kinshasa! And off the Kinshasa, hooks the inside leg. Shinsuke Nakamura takes the advantage and heads to Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, Shinsuke Nakamura off an assist by Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, there's Rollins. There he is. Well, this was expected. The Visionary, the world champion, with the curb stomp to the new challenger. Seth Rollins was waiting in the wings, and he seems more than ready for Money in the Bank this weekend. Well, he'll face Nakamura for the world title. And we are back live on Smackdown as we continue the road to Money in the Bank. Nikki Cross is in the ring, and here comes her opponent tonight in this Money in the Bank qualifying match, Shotzi.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Well, Shotzi making her way out here for this Money in the Bank qualifier. And we will have the complete Money in the Bank participants by the end of tonight's episode. So by the end of tonight's episode, you'll see every superstar that's qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And it could be either Nikki Cross or it could be Shotzi in the following contest. We already found out at the beginning of the show that Shinsuke Nakamura will face Seth Rollins this weekend at Money in the Bank, where we head to Vegas for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is very important because when you think about it, the Money in the Bank briefcase gives the winner the opportunity to cash in anytime, any place for over the next 12 months against WWE Champion or the World Heavyweight Champion. And in the case of the women's division, it gives them the same opportunity with either the Raw Women's Champion or the Smackdown Women's Champion. So it's gonna be very interesting to see who walks out with that briefcase, because depending on where the matches are placed on the card, the winner of the briefcase could cash in that very same night. And Nikki Cross and Shotzi going at it here. So we see a cover by Shotzi in the early goings of this match. We have a show full of Money in the Bank qualifying matches, and you'll see every participant that will be competing this weekend at Money in the Bank. You'll see who they are by the end of tonight's show. Of course, we're excited this weekend. We're headed to the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas for Money in the Bank. Great way to kick off the holiday weekend. Great drop kick by Shotzi, sending Nikki into the ropes. And here's Shotzi with another drop kick to the back of the head of Nikki Cross. Both of these ladies looking to make an impact on the Smackdown brand ahead of Money in the Bank, but also they're newcomers to the Smackdown brand. If you think about it, they came in, Nikki Cross came in as part of the WWE draft, and Shotzi came in on the post-WrestleMania wave of new talent. So both of these superstars are looking to solidify themselves as part of the SmackDown Women's division. Still to come tonight, we'll have a #1 contenders match to determine who will face the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley, who will defend her championship pretty much for the first time at Money in the Bank this weekend. So that's something that both Nikki and Shotzi have to keep an eye on, because whomever wins the Money in the Bank ladder match could cash in on the SmackDown Women's Champion. Remember, Bayley has been MIA since WrestleMania Backlash. We haven't seen her since WrestleMania Backlash, and she has not defended her SmackDown Women's Championship since winning it at WrestleMania. Speaking of Money in the Bank this weekend, earlier tonight when Shinsuke Nakamura became the #1 contender at the World Heavyweight Championship, we saw that Tommaso Ciampa was the one that distracted Drew McIntyre so that Shinsuke could pick up the win. Drew McIntyre has demanded to be given another opportunity due to the fact that Ciampa cost him the chance. Ciampa will have an opportunity to become a member of the Money in the Bank ladder match later tonight, and so will Drew McIntyre. In our main event tonight, McIntyre being given the opportunity to recompose himself as Shotzi hits the Salida del Sol on Nikki Cross, leading us into a cover to advance to Money in the Bank this weekend to head to the ladder match. Kick out at 2 by Nikki Cross. So McIntyre will get a chance to compose himself, and by tonight's main event, he will have another match. And if Tommaso Ciampa gets involved in that one, Tommaso Ciampa will then have to face the consequences. Yeah. So per WWE official Adam Pearce, we'll see Drew McIntyre again in our main event. Some make-up opportunity for the fact that Tommaso Ciampa costed him the opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. Meanwhile, Shotzi in control here of Nikki Cross. Sensor crashing towards the ropes. Here comes Shotzi with a 619. Look at that. Shotzi doing great things in the ring here. Great block here by Shotzi. Forearm to the face of Nikki ASH, but Nikki fires back, and Nikki sends Shotzi to the outside. Nikki already a veteran in the ring here in WWE. Now both of these ladies outside, they have to be very careful. If both of them get counted out, then none of them will head to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Here's Shotzi, headed to the top, looking to land down on Nikki Cross, and she does so perfectly on the outside. Shotzi looking to bring Nikki back in the ring. Here's Shotzi off the top rope, looking to finish her! Beautiful drop off the top rope, shoulders down, hook select to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Shotzi is headed to Vegas.
Here is your winner, Shotzi.
Shotzi will now join the other members of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She's headed to Las Vegas to fight for the briefcase. There are 2 spots left in the SmackDown section of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Could this woman fill one of them? The submission magician and a former Money in the Bank winner herself.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler looks to advance to yet another Money in the Bank ladder match. She takes on Tamina live next. Back live on Smackdown, yet another Money in the Bank qualifying match. Tamina and Shayna Baszler. This is the second spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match being contested. We already know that Shotzi joins Alexa Bliss, joins Bianca Belair. And we'll be revealing all of the members of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match as soon as we're done with all of our qualifying matches. That means that all 6 members will be announced later tonight. Baszler going right for the legs of Tamina. Let's talk about the history that Baszler has with the briefcase, because Shayna has won the briefcase before. Shayna has successfully cashed in the briefcase before as well. So Shayna Baszler is certainly no stranger to this type of situation, and no stranger to being successful in the cash-in rate of Money in the Bank. For the woman, the Money in the Bank cash-in rate is higher than it is for the men, as Baszler hits that imposing spear, as we see a cover, shoulders down, hooks the inside leg, kick out at 2 by Shayna Baszler. Baszler sent to the corner. Here we go. Kick to the legs. And another kick to the legs. And Baszler sends Tamina flying. Baszler is a former multiple-time women's champion both on Raw and SmackDown. And would love to once again be in the conversation for the women's championship contention, and the only way to do that at this moment would be to win that briefcase. Of course, later tonight we'll be revealing Bayley's opponent at Money in the Bank, where she will be defending her championship for the first time ever since winning it at WrestleMania. Tamina sends Baszler to the road, so Baszler blocks her, clotheslines her. Baszler doesn't allow Tamina to gain any momentum here. Great block here by Tamina. Shot to the face, super kick. Tamina could be looking to finish this off here. Nobody's meaner than Tamina off the top rope with a splash. This could be a sure thing. Shoulders down, hooks a leg, kick out by Baszler. That could have been Tamina's best shot there to head to Vegas. She hit the super kick, stack her up, shoulders down. Baszler looking to go over Tamina here. Tamina gets the shoulder up at 2. And now, Tamina in control of Baszler. Big knee by Tamina right to the face of Shayna. And now pulling Shayna right back to the center of the ring. We got a cover here, shoulders down. Is it enough to put Baszler away here? Baszler powers out of 2. And Baszler, very wise, rolls out of the ring. Bit of a breather and hits Tamina with a spear. She suckered her into the outside. But Tamina is not allowing herself to be dominated by Baszler. Baszler reverses. Sends Tamina against the apron. That is the hardest part of the ring. Back to the ring we go, and little shots here by Baszler. Good grief. Spear again! That spear has proven out to be very successful for Miss Shayna. And now Baszler looking to perhaps finish this off right here. with the Kirafura clutch. And off the Kirafura, Baszler makes Tamina tap out. And once again, Baszler has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler joins Shotzi, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Back live on Smackdown, more Money in the Bank qualifiers still to come as we say hello to Raquel Gonzalez. And hold on a second, that is Bayley! And here's Bayley! We hadn't seen Bayley or Raquel for that matter since WrestleMania Backlash. Remember, these two fought at WrestleMania Backlash, but it was not for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Well, we got ourselves a really rivalry. Raquel Gonzalez is not gonna let Bayley control the situation. Whatever Bayley and Raquel had going months ago here on SmackDown, it's clearly not resolved as Raquel strikes back after Bayley blindsided her. We need to get some security out here. Raquel Gonzalez and Bayley going after each other here. Gonzalez tossed around by Bayley. We got ourselves a brawl all the way down here to ringside. We're gonna take a break, try to get this situation under control as SmackDown rolls on. We are back live on SmackDown. Certainly a chaotic couple of minutes. We saw a brawl backstage between Big E and Walter. And we saw a brawl here at ringside between Bayley and Raquel Gonzalez. It is madness here on the Blue Brand. But never mind that. More Money in the Bank qualifying matches coming your way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Here is Ricochet, who is just making his return to SmackDown after being drafted over here. And for Ricochet, this is a big opportunity. He thrives in an environment like the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he would love to have another huge opportunity. But before he can even start thinking But the Money in the Bank ladder match, he has to qualify. Well, the Great Liberator is looking to get himself a briefcase.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Imagine how insufferable Sami Zayn would be if he had the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm just saying, I'm putting this image in your head so you can understand our trepidation going into this match. Sami Zayn looking for a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. The Great Liberator Sami Zayn, a firm believer in conspiracy theories and all crazy stuff. But the reality of the situation is that Sami Zayn will always try to justify why things don't go his way. That's a clear thing that I have to say here, because it's never a conspiracy theory against somebody else, it's always against Sami Zayn. Zayn, Ricochet, Money in the Bank qualifying match. There are already 2 spaces, depending on who wins this, filled for the Money in the Bank a ladder match. And in our main event tonight, like I said earlier tonight, Drew McIntyre will come back out here and try to earn his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match after being screwed out of an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. And here's Ricochet laying it down. Shoulders down here, hooks the inside leg. Sami Zayn powers out of 2. And there are already, I said 2, there are already 3 spaces filled on the Monday Night Raw side. We know Damian Priest, we know Austin Theory, we know Kevin Owens. They're all going to be a part of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Meanwhile, Ricochet springboard drop kicks and Sami Zayn crashing and burning to the outside. Here's Ricochet springboard 450 splash to the outside. Ricochet is rolling. Ricochet feeling it. Feeling the WWE Universe on his side. The referee now trying to keep Ricochet in the ring as we turn to our Sky Cam. Say that 5 times over. Good reversal. Kick to the plexus. Zayn tries to return to the ring. And now Zayn, look at the springboard, it doesn't quite work for him. Instead, Ricochet drives that knee right to the ribs of Sami Zayn. Collar and elbow. Zayn on the ropes, good reversal, elbow to the face. Kick, going for a DDT, reversal by Ricochet. Kick to the chest, back and forth we go. Ricochet gets himself on the second rope. Nice moonsault off the second, shoulders down, hooks the inside leg to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match kick out. This is actually the first qualifier that we hold here on Smackdown for the men. We'll have 2 more matches, including that Drew McIntyre opportunity later tonight. Ricochet once again driving that knee right to the ribs. A great reversal by the Great Liberator Sami Zayn, getting both knees up. Repelling Ricochet, bringing him back to his feet. Picks him right up. Blue Thunder Bomb! And also Blue Thunder, shoulders down. Shoulders down to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Kick out by Ricochet. Great kick out by Ricochet as now he's sent crashing into the corner. Whoa, going for the Haluva kick. A great reversal by Ricochet. Kicks the leg off Sami Zayn. And now Ricochet. Oh no, and a reversal by Sami Zayn. Ricochet was going for that Stun Dog Millionaire, but a reversal by Zayn. Back and forth we go. Ricochet with the DDT. This is a great match. Ricochet headed back to the top rope, looking down at Sami Zayn. Zayn tries to get Ricochet off the top rope. Ricochet lands on his feet. Clothesline, down goes Zayn. Now Ricochet looking at Sami Zayn. Beautiful shooting star press. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Sami. The winner of this match advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Zayn going right for the ribs of Ricochet. DDT by Ricochet. We got a cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, is it enough? Sami Zayn in trouble, kick out at 2. What are we seeing here by Ricochet? Taking a page from the book of the Great One, but instead he turns it into a standing moonsault, which leads us into a cover, hooks the inside leg to advance. Zayn gets the shoulder up. It has been an eventful night already. There's one more spot available in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and we'll field up later tonight here on Smackdown. Drop kick by Ricochet sends Sami Zayn crashing to the outside. Springboard to the outside, moonsault to the ringside area, and Sami Zayn needs to let off a shot. Ricochet is in complete control here. Now what the hell? Oh no! What a German suplex! More innovative offense by Ricochet. Zayn sent back into the ring. Here's Ricochet on the top rope looking down at Sami Zayn! The 630! Pin off the 630, hooks the inside leg. Ricochet advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
Ricochet with a huge win joins the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We could be looking at the next Mr. Money in the Bank as Smackdown rolls on. Back live on Smackdown. Earlier tonight, this man caused a ruckus. And right now, he gets to come out here and pretend that didn't happen to try and earn his way into the Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Weighing in at 201 pounds.
Well, Ciampa has been going after Drew McIntyre ever since McIntyre was drafted to SmackDown. The two actually had a match at Hell in a Cell a couple of weeks ago, and Drew McIntyre came out victorious off that one. Thing is, Ciampa was not gonna stay quiet after losing that match. Earlier tonight, Ciampa cost Drew McIntyre an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, and I would think Drew McIntyre was going to come back and take his revenge during this match, but Drew McIntyre is already busy with another commitment, and that is tonight's main event, where Drew McIntyre will try to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match, with the caveat that if Tommaso Ciampa gets involved, McIntyre will automatically pass to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, for Tommaso, on the other hand, he has to worry himself about qualifying to the Money in the Bank ladder match here tonight. So you gotta stop thinking about the ruckus and the hate that Tommaso is carrying for Drew McIntyre and focus on this opportunity here. We already saw Ricochet advance to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. That means there are only 2 spaces left here on SmackDown. As the Bruiserweight makes his way out here.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Doesn't get any better than that. Former United States and Cruiserweight Champion Pete Dunne making his way out here to go one-on-one against former Intercontinental Champion Ciampa, with an opportunity to go to the Money in the Bank ladder match on the line. Now, I think both of these superstars are the type of superstars that would try in a Money in the Bank type of situation, a Money in the Bank type of environment. Well, what's the only thing standing in the way of each of these superstars is each other. So we'll see tonight who gets to qualify, who gets to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Ciampa, done. Money in the Bank qualifier is underway. And Ciampa is starting things off hot. The knee, the kick. As Ciampa continues in control here. Ciampa carrying Dunn to the ropes. Sets him up. And continues in control of this match. Look at those shots by Ciampa. Pete Dunne looking to fire back here, hooks him in. And a great block by Ciampa going right for the ribs, and there's the discus cross line to take down Dunne and advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Kick out. And another discus cross line by Ciampa. Not shy of spamming a move. Look at this, look at this. The guillotine. Trying to take down Pete Dunne here. What is Pete gonna do to get out of this? He turns it into a cover and gets out of it. And Ciampa quickly fires back. That ripcord knee has proven out to be very successful for him here tonight. Good reversal here by Pete Dunne. Kick right to the ribs again. Dunne heads to the top rope to try to look down at Ciampa. Ciampa could be in a world of trouble here. Dunne wants Ciampa to be back on his feet. Here's Dunne off the top. Ciampa moves out of the way. Looks to capitalize off the reversal, but Pete Dunne fires back. Ciampa hooks him right in. Perhaps with a powerbomb turn into a backstabber. So we see a cover. Hooks the inside leg. Is it enough to put Pete Dunne away? Could it be? And Dunne gets the shoulders up at 2. Ciampa doing the most here to try and advance to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. At this point, you gotta wonder, does Ciampa benefit from being in the match? I mean, what if Drew McIntyre qualifies? Ciampa hits the superplex off the top rope. This is a big opportunity for Ciampa to advance. Off the superplex. Ciampa hooks him in. Shoulders down, hooks the inside leg. Got him! Tommaso Ciampa.
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
The Blackheart Ciampa heads to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Back live on Smackdown as we look to round up the participants in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan,
The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, makes her way out here to try and earn his way into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This will be the final spot. in the match. We already know 3 from Raw, 3 from Smackdown, and you'll see the full lineup later tonight when we discuss the Money in the Bank match card. We'll have a clearer vision of who hits to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, looks to go one-on-one against the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella. And this is, once again, the most beautiful woman in the world, Carmella, who has won the briefcase before. And depending on who you ask, they're going to tell you that she won it twice.
And from Staten Island, New York, Carmella!
Carmella, like I said, a former Money in the Bank winner, cashed in successfully, former SmackDown Women's Champion, up against the former SmackDown Women's Champion herself. As a matter of fact, the year that Carmella won the Money in the Bank briefcase was the same year where Asuka won the Royal Rumble. So both of these women had very successful 2018s. This is the final qualifying match for the women's. So you see it on your screen. We get the action underway here. Asuka firing back. Shot to the ribs, and now the kicks. Square to the chest of Carmella, into the side of the head too. Damn. Mella set up on the ropes and a chop right to the chest by Asuka. Oh, look at this! Asuka, my goodness! Smashing the head of Carmella into the canvas in the most vicious way possible. Mella now sent into the corner. Hip attack by Asuka right to the face of Mella. And another hip attack by Asuka. Drop kick right to the back, and it's been all Asuka in the early goings of this match. Asuka heads to the top rope looking down at Mella. She wants Mella to get back to her feet, and now Asuka off the top lands the axe handle, wipes out Carmella. Mella is in a world of trouble. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough? Kick out. And the winner of this match will complete the field of participants for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Asuka tosses Carmella around like a rag doll. The drop kick. Successfully gets it. Now Mella sent right into the corner. Sidestep by Mella. Mella could capitalize here off the reversal. This is the window that Carmella needed. Picking Asuka right up, but Asuka fires back with the elbows to the face. And a hip attack by Asuka. Asuka sent ahead to the top rope now. Looking down at Carmella, the official telling her to get down. Now the axe handle again, this time across the back of Carmella. What the hell? Is Carmella leaving? Carmella is leaving. Asuka can't believe it. And wait a minute. Hey, it was all a ruse. Carmella was tricking Asuka into letting her guard down, but Asuka is not gonna be tricked that easy. No, instead she's gonna wipe out Mella into a cover, hooks the inside leg to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Mella gets the shoulder up. You can't blame a girl for trying. Carmella trying to fool Asuka into letting her guard down. Instead, she may have found a more aggressive Asuka instead. And we're seeing proof of that right here with the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock is locked in the driver's seat. And Mela has no choice but to tap out and send Asuka into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, Asuka.
Asuka completes the field of the Women's Money in the Bank.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Marcel Bartel.
And we would like to send a special thank you to Panic at the Disco for Viva Las Vengeance. The official theme song for Money in the Bank is available on the band's new album of the same name, which you can hear right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And here is the complete field for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Shotzi, Shayna, and Asuka from Smackdown, Bliss, Flair, and Baszler from Raw, all competing for the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. And after what we saw earlier tonight, we now know that Imperium will go one-on-one against the complete New Day in a dream match, a six-man tag, Imperium versus the New Day. This weekend at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth freaking Rollins goes one-on-one against the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Can Nakamura end the Visionary's reign? We'll find out live this Sunday at Money in the Bank. After the altercation we saw earlier tonight, we now know that Raquel Gonzalez will go one-on-one against Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship in what will be Bayley's first defense since winning the championship at WrestleMania. For the Raw Women's Championship, we know that the man, Becky Lynch, will return to the ring this weekend at Money in the Bank to go one-on-one against the Raw Women's Champion, Io Shirai. A first-time ever dream match. You'll see it live this weekend at Money in the Bank. Here's the field for the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Ricochet, Ciampa, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Damian Priest. There's one more spot available on SmackDown, and it will be contested in our main event and the historic triple threat for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles defense against the Prince Finn Balor and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Huge main event this weekend in Vegas. Earlier tonight, we saw this man get cheated out of an opportunity at the World Championship. And from what we're told, McIntyre walked into the office of Adam Pearce and demanded to be given another match tonight because he wanted to prove himself, but he also didn't want Ciampa to interfere. And so we've come to this. Drew McIntyre in our main event. Ciampa barred from ringside with a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland. Weighing in at 254 pounds. Drew McIntyre.
Listen, some would say that Drew McIntyre is a madman in the fact that Drew McIntyre asked for another match tonight after losing an earlier match. Remember, we thought that after the distraction by Ciampa, McIntyre could be knocked out by the Kinshasa delivered by Nakamura. Tonight, McIntyre steps in the ring against someone he's never fought before in Santos Escobar. Legado del Fantasma has had a very interesting couple of weeks here on SmackDown ever since coming up after WrestleMania.
His opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar wearing a mask coming into the ring. We see Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro in the middle. Escobar prides himself in saying that he put together his family of Mexican wrestlers. And what a great way to establish yourself than by gaining a win over Drew McIntyre, the former World Heavyweight Champion, in the main event of SmackDown and qualifying for the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's an uphill battle to climb, but Santos Escobar is up for the challenge. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Think about it. If you're a young superstar that is just coming up on SmackDown like Santos Escobar, as we hear the bell in his final Money in the Bank qualifying match, you would think that this is your moment to shine. This is your moment not only to maximize your minutes, but to steal a victory over a wounded Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was in a match earlier tonight where he got kicked his head out by Shinsuke Nakamura. So this could be a big opportunity for Santos Escobar that unfortunately he doesn't seem to be taking advantage of, as McIntyre drives his boot right through the chest of Escobar. Escobar is a former NXT North American champion, coming over to Smackdown after WrestleMania, still trying to make an impact. McIntyre, big boot, wipes out Santos Escobar. I think it's easy for McIntyre to say, hey, put me out there and make sure that Tommaso Ciampa is not out there so you can see that I could have become the #1 contender if I was allowed. Oh, what a headbutt! The Glasgow kiss by McIntyre. And Escobar fires back with a suplex. Escobar dropping the elbow right to the back of McIntyre. Picks him right up, shot to the face. Oh, went for a kick to the chest there. That doesn't quite work. Big boot by McIntyre. McIntyre is really working the head of Santos Escobar. That could be detrimental, because if McIntyre hits one Claymore, this match could be over. And that could be exactly what McIntyre is thinking here. Maybe Claymore. That changed his mind there. The pure frustration that McIntyre must be feeling right now is the entire thing that fuels him. It's what brings him out to the ring. It's what puts him into this match. It's what puts this Boston Crab on Santos Escobar. And he could tap out from this Boston Crab right here. The submission maneuver locked in. McIntyre in the driver's seat. Remember, the winner of this match joins the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Escobar turns it into a cover. Shoulders down to put McIntyre away. This could be it. And a kick out. Close call there for McIntyre. And now a spine buster by Escobar. Escobar goes right for the leg of Drew McIntyre. He knows he got him right where he wants him. This is a big opportunity for Santos Escobar. Great block here by McIntyre. Shot to the face of Escobar. Escobar looks to fire back. McIntyre sent over the turret rope. McIntyre fires back. Forearm to the face of Escobar. Escobar in trouble. Back and forth we go. McIntyre in the corner at the mercy of Escobar. McIntyre fires back here. Kick. Hooks him in. Future Shock DDT. Escobar could be out of the Future Shock, but McIntyre wants to make sure to solidify this one with the Claymore. And off the Claymore, hooks the inside leg. 2. Got him. Drew McIntyre. Is headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Here is your completed field. Ciampa, Ricochet, McIntyre, Owens, Theory, and Priest, all in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We will see you this weekend in Vegas. Good night, everybody.